Do you guys hear the beautiful sound of a brook? Is that a brook? I don't know what that is. Anyway, it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm out here, and I said I haven't really spoken to y'all in about 4 weeks, I think. And I wanted to share what it is that I'm currently reading, which is a book that I almost decided to DNF. Well, I won't say DNF, but I had a lot of trouble getting into. And that book is All We Were Promised by Ashton Lattimore. Let me show you a picture of the author. And I am currently on page 66. And it's like almost like at page 60 is when I decided that, okay, yeah, I'm going to continue going. So All We Were Promised is a book that I bought earlier this year, and it just happened to land on my Spin the Wheel app for the reading that I'm going to be doing right now. And it follows the story of three different ladies, three different black women pre the Civil War in Philadelphia. The first one's name is Nell. She was never born, she wasn't born into slavery. She's from an aristocratic family, a wealthy family. You know, her father has lots of money. She is a socialite in Philadelphia. Second to her is a woman named Charlotte. Charlotte was born into slavery. However, one of the things that she's hiding from Nell as their friendship blossoms forward is the fact that she is right now living with her father, who is white passing, and she's living with him underneath the facade that she is his domestic housekeeper. So that's their situation, and she's very much keeping it on the low. And then the third character is a girl named Evie. Evie is a teenage character who is currently enslaved. And the reason she's in Philadelphia at this present moment is because she is assisting her mistress, or is that what the right word? The lady of the house. She's assisting the lady of the house named Kate, who is trying to capture the eye of a wealthy Philadelphia socialite man for marriage. It'll be her second marriage after the death of her previous husband. But they're traveling from South Carolina or to a slave state all the way to Philadelphia. And then, of course, unfortunately, once all that progression with Kate's marriage comes about, she's going to take Evie back down south. And that is the kind of the premise and the crux of the story, is the fact that Evie has a history with the character of Charlotte, in which they were both slaves on the same plantation called White Oak. 4 years between that time, Charlotte escaped. She runs into Evie. Evie runs into her in Philadelphia, and they're like, "Oh my God, how did you? Where have you been in the past 4 years?" But like I said, the premise is going to be that Nell, as well as Charlotte, is going to try to help Evie escape slavery and live out her life, I think, presumably in Philadelphia. So that is where the crux of All We Were Promised by Ashton Lattimore is going to take place. And like I said, I'm currently 50 pages into the book, and it has a very slow start. A lot of the adjustments of getting to know the characters, the setting, it's very slow. Like, I did not think that past page 50 that I was going to continue forward. It wasn't going to be a DNF, but it was going to be one of those books I was like, I'll come back to later on in the year. But I continued reading. I picked it up. I went to the library. I picked it up a little bit more. And that's when, the premise, like I said, of the ladies trying to set Evie free started to blossom about. And then it gave the book a lot more purpose. The book itself is playing with a lot of different things as it concerns women's rights, black women's rights, and abolitionists. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen, or how they're going to manage to get Evie to escape. I'm just hoping that, I don't know, I just don't want it to put me in too much of a dark funk reading these types of books, but we'll see what happens. But that is just me checking in. This kind of matches my shirt. That is just me coming in and doing like a check-in while I'm out here in the beauty of nature in the middle of downtown area ish. That's one of the things I love about my city is that there's a lot of greenways, and some of them are tucked into certain downtown or urban areas. But that is it. That is what I'm currently reading. I just want to check in before the end of the month, and I hope y'all are all having a great, fantastic reading. And there was something else I was going to say that I'm going to leave to myself. Something a little bit more personal than that. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And hopefully I'll be a little bit more productive in the month of September. But like I said, at this point, I kind of just can go with the flow. I wish I could be like that, but I can't. All right. Bye, y'all. Peace.